Storytime with Me TV, where books come alive. In the Valley of Green Echoes, where hills rolled like soft waves and wildflowers colored the wind, lived Emily the bull. Strong and calm, she preferred painting the sky in puddles over charging in the fields. Other animals whispered, "A bull that won't bellow? Odd." But Emily paid them no mind. Her strength was quiet, and her heart longed for something more than battle cries and contests. One day, a fox came running. "The east and west herds are fighting again. They've broken the stone bridge!" Emily's ears perked. That bridge had linked the valley for generations. Without the bridge, animals could not cross. Trade halted. Families were divided. "Someone must build it again," said the fox, but no one dared. Too much anger burned between the herds. That night, Emily sat by the riverbank, drawing a new design in the dirt, a bridge of vines, roots, and songbirds. She whispered to the wind, "What if peace looked like this?" In the morning, she tied a red ribbon to her horn and set off. She passed cows glaring and goats scoffing. But she kept walking, her hooves soft and steady against the earth. On the east side, she approached the leader, Thorn the ram. "Let me rebuild the bridge," she said. Thorn snorted. "Why? You're not from either side," Emily replied. "That's exactly why." Thorn relented. "Build it then, but you'll get no help from us." Emily bowed. "Then I will start with trust." She began gathering stones, roots, and reeds, humming as she worked. Every day she built alone. And every day, one or two curious animals crept closer. A duck brought feathers for padding. A badger offered sap for glue. Quietly, the work became shared. One morning, a young calf from the west wandered across the half-built bridge. "I've never been on this side before," she whispered. Emily knelt beside her. "Just land and hearts, same as yours." But the next day, the east herd accused the west of spying. Anger flared again. The unfinished bridge was torn apart in rage. Emily stood in the rubble, tears staining the dust. That night, thunder rolled. Emily sat alone on the broken stones. She sang softly, a lullaby her mother once hummed, her voice echoing through the rain. From the shadows, the West herd leader, Gilda the doe, stepped forward. "You're not one of us, but you cry for us," she said. Emily looked up. "Because you are all part of me." Gilda knelt beside her. "If you sing while you build, I'll bring wood that listens." And so, the second bridge began, this time with voices, laughter, and shared meals. Days turned to weeks. The bridge grew, plank by plank. It held songs and names etched in bark, feathers woven like threads of memory, and handprints of those who had once fought. One dawn, the two leaders stood on either end. Emily walked to the center. "This bridge is not stone or wood, it's apology and choice. Will you meet me halfway?" Thorn stepped forward. So did Gilda. In the middle, they touched horns and nodded. The bridge glowed in the golden light as if it had waited centuries for this moment. Celebration followed. Drums, dances, shared honey cakes. The animals who once stared in silence now hugged and hollered, their anger melted by something softer, stronger. Emily stood back, watching it all with quiet pride. A butterfly landed on her horn. She smiled and whispered, "Even the fiercest can choose kindness." That evening, she returned to her riverside spot and drew the valley again. This time with a bridge in the middle and two herds standing together holding hands. News of the bridge spread beyond Green Echoes. Others came to see it, not for the design, but the story. And Emily, always quiet, simply nodded when asked how it happened. She became known as the Builder of Forgiveness. Yet she called herself a listener, an artist who saw past walls. Every year, on the day the bridge was finished, the valley filled with light, music, and stories. And always, Emily placed a new drawing under a stone by the river, for she knew bridges weren't made just once. They had to be drawn in every heart, every day. And that's what she built, one step, one stone, one smile at a time.